Welcome to week 14 of Game Boy Pick. This is my prediction, and let's get into the video. What now?
That was terrible. What the hell?
Alright, let's keep that.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that. What games did you see last week? Week 13.
Week 13. Yeah, I saw the Cowboys-Ravens game.
What'd you think of that?
Cowboys, they got shut down for sure. They only were doing good when they knew that when they were going to lose.
They got their ass beat.
Yeah.
Wow. 17-34.
Yeah. They were doing good at force. They were leading halftime 17-10.
Yeah.
And then they end up losing 17-34.
Okay. Well.
Oh, never mind. They were losing 10-17 halftime. Then they got one more touchdown in the second half.
All right. Sammy Jackson, he did good, huh?
Yeah, Samuel Jackson did good. He finally came back from COVID.
Okay, we can't talk about COVID. We get in trouble.
How?
We can't poke fun at COVID.
How are we poking fun?
Maybe
How
next
are
year.
we poking fun if he came back from COVID?
Well, that's true. That's a fact. We're not poking fun. That's just, we're just stating a
Samuel
fact.
Jackson. He came back from after getting COVID.
You know, oh my God, 45-0.
Yep.
What happened?
But the strange thing is,
What happened to the Chargers?
doesn't make sense. The stats, they got 258 yards, and they didn't score points. 258 yards. They had more rushing yards than them, and they still get no points. That makes 258 yards, and you get no points.
What happened? What did the Chargers do that this was so terrible?
I think they unplugged their charger too quickly.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
they weren't full bat?
Yeah, they did. They didn't.
They were low bat. Huh?
Yeah, they were on low battery, and they didn't charge it because
they benched
Carson Wentz.
Oh yeah, the Eagles, right?
Yeah,
he was terrible.
Yeah, he was good.
I saw an example. Brewski on one of the channels.
Who's Brewski?
He's a Patriot. Teddy Brewski.
Oh, this is like an 80-year-old blind person or something. What are you?
Are you kidding me?
Who's
Look him up.
Brewski?
He played for Patriots.
Brewski NFL. Teddy Brewski?
Yes,
Who
he's
is
an analyst on the Sunday NFL Countdown. One of those shows.
I don't know who that is.
But anyway, he showed a play with Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
One play where two guys were way open, and he just went deep with the guy who was being covered. His progressions are not very good.
I know what he is. He's one of those guys who's really great off the field. Like, he's great with his players. On the field, he plays bad.
Well, also, didn't he get paid a lot of money? New contract? $100 million or something like that?
Oh, really? He did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not worth it. He's not worth it.
Well, now he's not worth it, but I guess when he signed it, it was pretty worth it, huh? So what's his backstory? Carson Wentz, wasn't he a backup?
No, he was the starter. He got injured, and the backup won the Super Bowl.
That's right. What's the backup's name?
Nick Foles, but he's a Bear now. Backup had to win the Super Bowl for him.
Wow. But
a backup had to win the Super Bowl.
Looks like the Eagles chose poorly about which quarterback to pick, huh?
Yeah, I think they either traded Foles or he demanded a release.
Yeah.
If they traded him, then that's their own fault.
Yeah.
If he demanded a release, then it's not their fault.
Yeah, you think the Eagles are kind of blowing it this year?
Yeah.
Are you an Eagles fan?
No.
Really?
My mom, because I can say it to the audience, because, my mom just likes the Eagles just because of their uniform. That's it. And one of her favorite actors is from Philadelphia.
Who'd be that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Vikings at Tampa Bay, your thoughts? You think it's going to win?
Ooh, it might be a tough one. The Vikings. They beat the Packers at one point. They beat them in Lambeau, which is an upset. But they lost to Dallas. They beat a really good team, but they also lost to a really trash team.
Is that a good gauge who they beat and lost in the past?
The past matters. That shows how they are.
That's true.
Because it's Saints and Jets, you think it's a close game, but if you look back, you know Jets would lose.
That's true. So who do you think is going to win, Minnesota or Tampa Bay?
I think Tampa Bay in overtime, though.
Really?
I think
overtime?
Yeah.
This is the first time you said that anybody will win in overtime.
I think
Are they that close?
Yeah, I think they'll win in overtime. Yeah, because Buccaneers, they've only beat one really good team.
They kind of have almost the same record, pretty 1-6-6.
Wait, Bucks aren't 6-6.
7-5, but it's kind of like that's not great.
I think Bucks just barely win because they've only beat one good team. That was the Packers.
That's right.
They've never beat another good team. They lost to the Rams, the Chiefs, the Saints twice, and they lost to the Bears. And now the Bears are 5-7.
Well, what's the ending score?
I'd say some field goals in. I'd say 27-30.
How about Arizona at Giants?
I think Giants have a chance at winning this now.
You think so?
They beat Seattle. Yeah, why not? Why
That's
not?
last week, right? So they're riding high on that.
I think Giants also because the Lions beat the Cardinals. I think Giants will upset.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they could.
I think this is your first call for as far as an upset too, right?
Yeah, I think they'll definitely upset.
Oh, okay. Score.
Because I think it might be maybe a bit high scoring. I say about 20-24.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable.
All right. That sounds about right.
How many Super Bowls have Joseph Clifford Montana Jr. won?
4.
Huh?
He won 4. The 5th one was Steve Young.
Yeah, who won this? Oh wait, they only won. I thought they won 6.
Well, no, they haven't won 6. Right. They've only won 5.
All right. Anyway,
they've been to the Super Bowl 7 times.
I remember now.
The last 2 they lost.
They won 4. They won 4 Super Bowls with Montana, and they won 1 with Young. But they never lost a Super Bowl. But it was only the Niners. Montana never lost a Super Bowl. The Niners now have. And Kaepernick has lost 1.
That's true. That's right. How about Kansas City at Miami?
I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna be an offense game, but Dolphins have less weapons on offense. Chiefs have way more.
Of course.
So I think it's gonna be high scoring, but Chiefs are gonna be able to score more because they have more weapons.
Yeah. What do you think the score is gonna be?
Probably about 20. I say about 20. I think about 20-35.
What about Tennessee at Jaguars? What are you laughing at? They got Paul McCartney.
They have an 80-year-old man.
They have Paul McCartney. Come on. He can do things still.
He can sing. He can be the music band.
Maybe he'll be like the halftime performance. You never know.
Yeah.
That's a chance to win.
How is that gonna help the Jaguars?
What else?
What is Paul McCartney? Are you just bringing that? What? He's from Jacksonville. Is that why you're saying this?
No, he's from England, but.
How does England have to do with Jacksonville?
For what? It's sarcasm. You'll learn sarcasm.
I know sarcasm, but how can you do sarcasm when Jacksonville has nothing to do with that guy? It would make sense if he's from Jacksonville.
It's kind of like a running joke. I said that like 2 weeks ago, and then I keep using him, and it's still funny. You understand how that works? You'll get that later.
Okay.
What about Texans at Chicago?
Oh, I think Texans still. Bears. The Bears are just gonna keep on losing. I think they're just gonna keep on.
They're gonna keep on tanking. It's not like the Bears have a terrible record. They're 5-7.
They were 5-1. They were 5-1, and now they're 5-7.
They just lost like 5 in a row, 6 in a row.
Yeah, they just led. They just like gave up. I don't know what happened.
No, wait, they want that quarterback there you mentioned, huh?
What do you mean?
The one in the draft.
Dog, why would you tank when you're 5-1? How can you tank when you're 5-1?
I know, right? That's silly logic.
That's silly logic.
Have a chance for the playoffs.
At least try and start off like on a 5-game losing streak.
Right. Start off 0-5.
You gotta start 0-5 at least.
So who is this Tannehill?
Oh, I know. The Titans.
The Titans?
I know him.
You like him?
I remember what happened. He was a Dolphin. Dolphins got rid of him. Then he backed up the Titans quarterback Mariota. When he got injured, he played and he played better than Mariota, so they got rid of him. to get more probably cap space.
Really?
Yeah, because he played better when Mariota was the starter. They weren't doing good. When Tannehill started playing, they did much better, so they decided to start him.
Oh, really?
Because he played better, and they probably got rid of Mariota, probably just to get more salary cap room, so they can get more money.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to say about this one. Jets at Seahawks. Jets have a chance? Come on, man. The Giants beat them. The Giants beat the Seahawks.
That is true, but but Seahawks are infuriated. They're probably so mad because the Seahawks are gonna be so mad. So they're gonna be trying all their best.
They're gonna play pissed off. You think?
Yeah, they're gonna be pissed off.
Oh yeah, yeah. What do you think the score?
Oh, the Jets. Seahawks have. I think they have a defense. Giants only got 17 points. I think it'll probably be 9-24.
Atlanta at LA Chargers.
Ooh, so Falcons, they only beat the
45-0. You think it'll happen again?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know how the Chargers lost that bad. In the press conferences, all they said is, "Oh, they got the right game plan." That's what all the Chargers said. I saw like the quarterbacks. Why do you lose? How do you lose this game? Well, we didn't have the right game plan.
You know what else are they gonna say, Kellen? You know what? I was hungry. I was hungry. I was hungry. Something else. You know, when I'm hungry,
eat something else.
I gotta think of food. Food comes first before football.
Before football, I can't concentrate on playing.
All right. Well, what do you think the score is?
Falcons. I think Falcons will win this about. I'd say about a solid 23-13.
Ravens at Browns.
Ravens at. I do think Browns are gonna win this one though.
Yeah.
Possibly because they've done well. It depends. I think that's gonna be a really tough one. Browns, they just beat the Titans, but the Ravens, they did go on a 3-game losing streak though, but they finally stopped it. But they obviously just beat the Cowboys. I think it's gonna be tough.
Score.
I don't know if I'm undecided on this. I'm just gonna go with how many losses the Ravens have. I'm gonna go Browns win it. About a solid 33-20. 28-33 Browns.
Ed Hochuli, your thoughts?
that brings back some good over-explaining memories.
So tell me some of these penalty calls that you remember.
Oh, I remember he took like a solid 20 seconds explaining why there is no flag on the play.
Oh yeah? And how would you know how to mimic it?
My flag was being returned to me. It was tossed back to me at the ground. When that happened, the clock operator thought there was a penalty and stopped the clock. The clock sort of continued to run. When all you have to say is there was no penalty on the play.